From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. The Astros have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Reggie Huston, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Afternoon for Houston.
Into the box, Diego Corona. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do. And one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
3-0 now.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when a third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Standing in, Archie Chan. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. So a full count now. 3-2. Michael Lee will be next. And and it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Nava. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Hot shot on the ground is short. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Derek Lowry will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Fouled away. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. Corona corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Ellsbury is retired, and there's one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Lowry is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bases are empty. One man out. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Nava.
Settling in now, Gino Nava. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Bill Blanchard.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bill Blanchard. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Solarte at second with two down. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Stepping up now, Manny Machado, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2-2 count.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
High and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
That is good.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And he fouls this one off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
He's set. The 2-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Nate Walker.
Standing in, Nate Walker. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So striding in, number 2. He went deep in the contest last night. Has a look, now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he's back easily. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, number 30, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into
Leading
this
off
one with
for
just
the
one
Yankees,
hit in 9 tries for the series.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Splitter, 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Set to get his day started, Garcia, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. To the left side, but it's well foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
With England.
So digging in now, Quinn Inglet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Walker is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping in, David Lee. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Another 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Inglet is there, 1 away. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Now on the box, Gary Cox, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Now here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Cox, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And in terms of the Astros leaders, you can see that he currently brings up the number 5 spot in that department. Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. In with it quickly is Ellsbury, and that'll hold the runner at third.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Into the box, Archie Chan, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Ball even at 2-2. Second and third here, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
The right fielder, number 8.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
For the Yankees,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch high in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Chan. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Yankees Solarte.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yankees Solarte. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Solarte is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, He occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base. So I don't think this is a stretch.
Count 3-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
Now batting,
blows smoke
left
by a guy
fielder,
at the letters. That's the
Gino
ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Gino Nava, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. To the Yankees left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Bill Blanchard. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Nava is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The Yanks held in check. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he can clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Nava is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Digging in to try it again, Nate Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Ready on 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2.
In now, number 2. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, Bill Blanchard. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Slapped hard the opposite way into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, Carlos Santana. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So now Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Chan. 2 down.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready for another chance. Number 30 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 30.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off, and they start to go more ambush tactics.
In now, David Lee. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Next up for the Astros, Gary Cox. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Diego Corona. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Cox leads off first with one away. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Now a throw over and the runner back. And another throw over. Two one, here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 66.
Michael Lee will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. First and second now, one man out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two-0 count, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Inglet giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
Now, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in now, Nate Walker. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Halfway home from the stadium. It's now 4-1 Houston. Leading off the inning, Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Catcher, number 77.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Two and 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now for the Yankees, Quinn Inglet. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Lee has a read on it. 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Walker is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it 4-1. Number 2. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 30.
Now at the plate, number 30. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Lee.
David Lee will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Nope, 1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, Yankees Solarte. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The batter, the left fielder, Gino.
Ready for another shot now.
Nava.
Gino Nava. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And the pitch on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Hitter, Bill Blanchard.
Stepping in now, Bill Blanchard, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Nava leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he misses again. Ball 3. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. He loses him on ball 4.
The third baseman, number 14, Manny.
Ready now, Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Lee has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Number 87 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 87.
At the plate, Gary Cox. He singled his last time up.
Gary Cox.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Diego Corona. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing. Two-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Archie Chan, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in now, number 3. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Count even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So coming to the plate, Nate Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and fouled, though it had the home run distance. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs already home here. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in, number 2. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1.
Let's back.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Josh Fields comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Josh Fields.
Number 30 will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding into the box, David Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box, Diego Corona, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound, and they will get to force it third, and that's that. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Astros 10 and the Yankees 1. At the plate, Brian Dozier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Now batting, number 77.
Stepping in, Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready once again, Quinn Inglet. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And there's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. Inglet, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 2-2. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in and looking for more, Archie Chan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
Yeah, I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one the count now. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Now to the plate, number 3. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Chan rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Striding in for Houston, Nate Walker. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike one.
1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. To short, hit hard. Solarte fields it cleanly. Dozier, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, number 2, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Walker, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, number 30.
At the plate, number 30. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Astros lead this one 12-1.
Your
Eddie
attention,
Farmer
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen
the
in the bottom
Astros.
half of the 8th.
Number 27, Eddie Farmer.
So stepping in, Yankees Solarte.
Leading
Been a
off
strikeout
for the
victim
Yankees.
twice in this one.
The shortstop, Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Solarte.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Gino.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Digging in, Gino Nava. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cox. 2 down.
Now batting.
Very much a laugher to this point in the contest as you get a look at the line score. 12-1 our score in the late stages of this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bill Blanchard. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's grounded foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Manny Machado. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Cox is there. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Now at the plate, David Lee. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
David Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now batting, Gary Cox. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first, and he's back standing. The 3-2 pitch might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count remains full. Hit hard to short. There is Solarte. Barehanded for one. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Diego Corona. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nava ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Astros are down quietly, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Striding in, Carlos Santana, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
That misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Line hard down the line and right. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Brian Dozier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Stepping in now, Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 00.
Next for New York, Quinn Inglet. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Inglet has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Yankees Solarte. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopper foul. Last chance for the Yankees. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. He hangs a K to end it, and the Astros go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who's in the other dugout.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Houston Astros used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Derek Lowry records his 14th winning decision of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.